something before we start, man?
No, not really.
Nothing on your mind?
No, absolutely nothing in my mind.
Oh, okay. Nothing that happened today.
No.
Nothing that happened yesterday.
No. I don't think there is anything that has happened within a few days that is interesting that I would like to share.
It's just we take it a day at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, another episode.
Bro.
It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, man. I'm Manias, the MONYC, the king himself, man. And I'm chilling with my brother, dog.
Breezy Mongz, Kogae, aka the boys in the house. Gentship is a house.
Yeah, man.
And we are here, bro.
It is episode 13 of Gentship in the Studio podcast, man. And yeah, man, we're back.
And we are back in the studio, bro. That's all I could say, man. We are back in the studio, man. How do you feel back in the studio, bro?
Nah, man, it feels good. The studio is like the safe place.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man, it's a safe place. But, the studio is home, man. So I know it was just nice being in Alex and being outside.
Yeah. That was what's up. Now we are back in our bag, bro. But
man.
It was nice. Like, Alex was proper, bro. And I think the one that I want to say also about Alex, I think it gave us the nice momentum to actually just keep on rocking, bro. You understand? Because we had a nice time out there.
Yeah, exactly,
you understand?
Man. Yo, man, and if there's anyone out there, man, that wants to invite us to one of these nice places, don't be shy,
bro. Don't be shy,
man. Comment below. Send us a message, man.
And then we'll come chill at your spot, Come chill at your spot and we'll just have it, bro. Also, I want to say, do you want to maybe just say a little bit something about why the setup is a little bit
it's a little bit different.
I was going to say it, but
yeah,
man. Say something?
Let's say the Lord's work, man. God has blessed us. God has blessed us with some new equipment.
Yeah.
So we're trying it out, I hope everything's going good.
Yeah,
we did what we did. Everything is rolling. We look good. I know, I'm sure you guys miss that mic standing in between us.
I gotta say that though. I miss that too. I don't even know how I'm gonna be throughout the whole episode, but one that I wanna say is that I really miss me speaking to the mic. Yeah, no, it's like I don't even know, but
does it feel weird having a mic on you?
It does feel weird because most of the time I forget that I do have a mic on me. You understand? So to an extent, it does feel weird, my king. So
for me, I'm usually behind the scenes with these mics and stuff like this, man. I usually put the mic on people now.
So you're used to this shit.
But now I put the mic on myself. So
that's
man,
good.
It is what it is. Yeah, man. Even on that note, man, let's jump on how things are, man.
Away, bro.
My body and soul, man. How is Breezy Mongz Kogae, dog?
Breezy Mongz Kogae, man, my body and soul. How do I think? How do I feel? I think my body is good. My body is good. My soul is good. I think my mind is not alright, man.
Man.
Yeah, my mind is not 100%. There's a lot that is happening mentally. And it's fine. We'll deal with it. That's just life, bro. Man. Sometimes you do get these mental attacks, like I always say,
you
bro.
Said it
like,
previously before.
Thank you, bro. Like sometimes you do get these mental attacks, and sometimes you just gotta keep your head up, bro, and just be strong,
just
man.
Like Tupac said, man.
Thank you.
Keep your head up.
You understand? So just do that, and just keep your head strong, bro. And because ultimately, I feel like everything that affects you starts with the mind. You understand?
Yeah.
I could hurt you right now, but as soon as I hit you, it automatically goes to your mind. And from your mind, you start feeling the pain.
Yeah.
You understand? But if your mind is actually dead, you're not gonna feel the pain.
Yeah,
if you are, and that's why I feel good. Sometimes when you're asleep and something happens to you, you don't really feel it as much as when you are awake.
True. You corrupt the mind, you corrupt everything.
100%. So that's how I feel. But other than that, I think we will come alright. We'll come alright. But that's how I feel, man.
Inshallah.
You understand? so that's what I want to say, man. How about yourself, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I think I'm easing down towards the end of the year, but I'm good. I think I'm in good spirits. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying every day as it comes. I can't wait for the day that I actually start relaxing.
When is that day going to be, though?
I have no fucking clue. I have no damn clue. But I know it's coming soon. But other than that, man, I'm not having any mental breakdowns or any mental stress or any mental challenges. Yeah, I think I'm level-headed. I know previously earlier on where I was telling you about composure. And yeah, you gotta compose yourself, and I think I'm a very composed person. Sometimes I don't even show my emotions.
Sometimes I feel like your composure be getting to me.
Yeah.
I mean, this nigga is too damn composed.
This nigga's too chill.
You understand? I'm like, yeah, you understand?
I get you. I get that all the time. Though.
I know, man.
You are too chill
Exactly.
for
I'm
whatever's
like, bro,
happening right
exactly.
now.
I'm like, my guy, you know this shit is gonna be like this crazy, right? And you like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I get you. I go.
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
That's who I am. Yo, that's who I am. That's my nice. Yo, that's my nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
man.
very chill and composed, man. I'm very
what's up,
I'm enjoying my days, man. I'm enjoying my days. But that's me.
Aware man,
Yeah.
aware man, bro. That's good, man. I think we, as long as we are good, bro, like everything gonna be alright.
Everything gonna be alright.
That's what's up.
I think that's a classic Gentship line. That's like a Gentship line, man.
It is, you understand? So yeah, bro. I think first and first, man, I wanted to discuss something with you. What I wanted to discuss with you was that as a guy or as a man, right, should shit hit the fan, you understand? Should start breaking down. What do you do?
Is this like generally?
Well,
Or you want to paint an example?
I don't know if you can place it general, honestly. You can maybe you can like, yeah, you can be general, honestly. But honestly, you can give me your personal opinion, you know, not necessarily because of at the end of the day, maybe your personal opinion might be similar to somebody else, but Gucci way now should happens to you, should start falling down, like this everything, you know, what do you do? Like, what is the very first thing that you'll be like, okay, cool, for me to get my shit back up, this is what I do. You understand? Or generally, should shit like this happen as a guy, what do you do? You check.
Yeah.
But we talking like shit hit the fan, meaning like, okay, anything is not working your way.
Yeah.
Like it could be from your job to your relationship, to your mortgage, to your finances, to your
Whatever it is.
whatever it is. Like but when that shit start happening, what do you do?
You know,
Or what's the basic thing that you should?
I know the basic or the basic core thing a man generally does in that particular position is survival. You fight, you know, you just gotta survive by all means. When I think about like myself as a nice man, I have this competitive nature towards me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one. If you're playing a game, I would like to win. You know,
I hear you.
It feels good to win.
It feels good. Best believe it feels
Exactly what
good
I'm
to
saying.
win. I know it
Whether
does.
it's like a friendly bet or not a bet, but a friendly a game or something very, very competitive. If I'm losing, I'm gonna feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But I'd always want to let's do it again. Let's do it again.
I see.
We gotta do it again. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
If I'm losing again, we gotta do it again. We gotta do it again.
100%.
I gotta at least win one time.
True.
That's my
And
nature.
It's that sort of vibe where you like, you know what? I'm not gonna just throw on the towel.
I'm not gonna just throw on the towel.
I'm gonna
No.
keep on trying up until I win at least one time.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
I hear you.
If I think about like a practical example, I think one we can both relate to back in UJ, back when we were studying now. You know, you'd get a paper there. You might not know the answer there, but we were just like taught like you gotta cook something up.
100%.
There's no way you can leave that shit blank.
Blank, 100%. 100%.
You cook something up, maybe you can give a couple marks out of that
100%,
shit. you
even
know
if
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
half a mark.
Even if it's half a mark, but at least it's gonna add, you know.
100%.
And that nature, that's just the nature a man should have, man. You gotta
That's
fight. You gotta
survival
survival nature.
100%.
There's no way you can just give up, man.
100%.
Even if someone just comes and slap you, you're just gonna just chill right there and be like, oh no, thank you.
Okay.
There's no fucking way.
There's no fucking way. I check you. I check you.
Exactly.
No, I check you, man.
And that's just my thoughts about it.
No, I hear you, and I think I related to most of what you're saying, and I agree, and I would say we share some of the stuff that you say. Like I'll say that's how I would feel as well, as far as when shit hit my fan. You understand?
Yeah.
What would I do? You understand?
Yeah.
But I think what I was gonna just maybe try to maybe highlight on was that for me, it will be that you gotta find your basic self. You understand? Your basic self is it's like your foundation.
Understanding yourself.
Yeah, it's like your foundation, and it's that thing that would get you to whatever level that you wanna go to. You understand? And if you can just always go back to that basic self of yours, you'll be able to come back up. That's how I feel. And also, talking back to whatever that you're saying, to say sometimes you just gotta keep on trying, bro.
You gotta keep on trying.
Sometimes you just gotta keep on trying. Sometimes, I was telling you earlier on that the hardest shit about anything else is starting. You understand? If you had the balls, for lack of a better word, to start anything, you did the most hardest shit. Anything that is gonna come after that, it's gonna be easy, best believe.
Yeah.
And you might not see it right there and there, but you realize it when you get to your ultimate destination to say, shit, man. Like, the best thing that I ever done was to just start this shit. Because now, if I never started it, I wouldn't have never got here.
There's no way.
You understand? So that's where it is. So I think for me also it will be there to say, if you can just always find what your basic true self is. If you were ever great, that greatness came from that basic self. You understand? So, well, we're not perfect as human beings, man.
No, we're not.
We are not perfect. There's gonna be things that you're gonna step on thinking that you're making a right move, and it's not the best move. You understand? But because people will always count you out, the best thing that you always do is never count yourself out. You understand? It's always give yourself that next chance, even though people would never give you that second chance, but at least give yourself that extra one last chance to say, let me try again and try again and try again, and you understand? Eventually,
something's gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen, bro.
But just don't do the same thing over and over again, because that just explains craziness.
No, 100%.
But just do things a bit differently. But it's not to mean that you gotta give up at that moment. You
100%.
gotta do it again. You gotta try it again. You gotta try it again.
100%.
In order to be the alpha wolf, you gotta accomplish a lot of shit, though.
True, man.
You gotta overcome a lot of shit. But it is what it is. But what I had at the back of my mind there is, what do you think, or your opinion, the roles and the duties of a man?
In today, or
in today's society,
like back in the day, or
no, just like right now, where we are right now in modern society.
Honestly, today I think those roles, I mean, for me, and then I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm very confused as a man, what I'm supposed to do right now.
Okay. That's an honest answer.
Yeah, that
That's
is
an honest answer.
No,
that's an honest answer.
No, that is an honest. Because I'm trying to figure out, because I feel like for our dad, it was very easy. Because of growing up, seeing my dad, I think that the one thing that my dad really needed to do as and this is just me as a child, probably what I was thinking, and this is what I was thinking, like, this is the best dad ever, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that I think he needed to do, he needed to come home, he needed to provide for us, he needed to, love us, love my mother. Just be there, see the compassion between them and my mother, see the compassion that he has with us as the kids. I think for me, and with everything that he taught us, because like most of the shit, like, and I always say this, my guy, man, I'm only gonna do what my dad told me, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna do what shit my dad told me. I
it's-
don't care
it's
how
natural.
old I'm gonna
No,
get.
it's natural.
Thank you.
It's natural.
Yeah. So based on that shit, right? I always feel like this is the best shit that you can ever do as a man, right?
Yeah.
But in modern day society, man, it's a little bit tricky
What makes it tricky?
because you think that when you're doing just all of that you grew up seeing your dad do.
You think it's not enough?
No, you think it's enough. No, you think it's enough. And best believe, I don't think that it's enough.
Okay.
I don't think that in modern day society it is enough. And I feel like, and the reason why I'm saying I don't feel like it's enough, this is what I mean. I feel like maybe emotionally, and I might be wrong, but I feel like maybe my dad was not 100% there. And what I mean 100% there is the fact that maybe he didn't show a lot of emotions.
You know, but
You understand? Like,
they were specific, like they were very special. That generation. I don't think a lot of them showed emotion.
it's not true. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just thinking about my dad. You know, the line that I said on the song that's coming out very
No,
soon.
100%, bro. Like, do you know how many, bro? I got kids. You know how many times I told my kids that I love them?
Yeah, no, but I think a lot of us right now say that.
And I'm thinking, and thank you very much. And that's what I'm saying. But
Whether
that's where
it's
the
your,
emotion
whether it's
comes
your
in.
child or whether it's your nephew or whatnot, you show that kind of emotion.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where the emotion comes in. I don't feel like that was there. Like, I feel like, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like, and for me, nothing was wrong with it. I didn't see anything wrong with it. He was still a perfect dad. He was still a proper 100%. He was still that stand-up guy, 100%. But I feel like I can't just be there. You understand? I gotta show emotion. And emotion means that I gotta affirm my kids every single day. You understand? I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. So there's a lot of things that have slightly changed as far as the role of a man. And here's the thing. I feel Gucci, yes, very they have to change because, you know, we are an evolving species, right? We're going to evolve. But when we are evolving, we should allow the process of evolving to take place. We can't just want the evolution to go from one time to the one side to just be like, okay, 100%. You got to allow the process to happen so that I think my kids are going to be way better than I'm going to be as a father or as a man or as a dad or as...
I think that's the whole point of evolution, man. Yeah.
You understand?
Is to you're evolving to be better.
Thank you very much.
Whether from one generation to the next, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
We don't know how exactly the next generation is gonna influence the next, you know?
100%.
So yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's what I say. I feel like based on that, because of as far as I feel like for me, the roles of a man should ideally be providing, protecting, preserving, and I don't want to say nurturing because I feel like the nurturing, that's a role for the mother, and
it won't be the same coming from
a father. You understand?
Yeah, you know that protective, the guidance.
Thank you. It doesn't hit the same when it comes from a father.
Leadership, it comes from the man, basically.
100%. You understand? They certain characters that you're gonna develop from your father. There's certain characters that you're gonna develop from your mother. Yeah. Like I believe, like every other man gotta have the mentality of their father, but the heart of their mother.
I think you summed it up basically.
100%.
Yeah, I think you did.
And based on, I feel like that's just how it is. You understand? You're gonna have the heart of your mother and the mentality of your father. You understand? And sometimes it's not gonna be 100%, but that is how most men are gonna grow up to be. You understand? So yeah, man, I feel like it's a little bit funny. Or
No, I think it's very deep, man. I think there's a lot of characteristics that are associated to it. I wish we could delve deep in it. But I think over time in the episodes, as we speak more on it,
No, we're gonna talk about
yeah,
it.
we're
More.
gonna talk more about it. I
We're
mean,
gonna
like,
talk about it more.
we are men at the end of the
Bro,
day.
and this is Gentship,
This
bro.
is Gentship, my guy.
In the studio podcast. And please, man, in that note, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the subscribe button, man. Hit those like buttons. Hit those nice comments. You know, the nice stuff, man. Just do that, bro. But
Share.
But yeah, man, we definitely gonna. This is the type of shit that honestly we're gonna have to talk more about.
Yeah, and we gotta be honest about it.
100%. Yeah, we don't have to. Yeah, we gotta be honest about it. You understand? And the reason why I brought up the whole emotion thing is because I feel like also women are very emotional, and you as a man, you gotta bring that emotional being to the party for you to really understand them. Because if you're going to be emotionally absent, then it becomes a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah, you gotta tap into it. As much as it's not nice ground to tread on.
It's not a
comfortable ground
to tread on.
It's not a manly.
It's not a manly ground to tap on. Like, and also, my guy, also I wanna say, man, also the other thing, bro, maybe just before we move on.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like this also. So why do you feel like we as men don't speak a lot? Like don't genuinely like, and we speak a lot, like what we speak about, you know.
Talk about random shit.
Talk about random shit. And best believe it's always nice when you talk about random shit. It's always nice when you're talking about these things so we wily. But why don't we most of the time like share our issues, share our problems? And honestly, when we share these issues and share this problem, be honest about it. Not necessarily just talk hypothetically or talk maybe in third person type vibes.
Yeah.
You know, and just go straight into your issue and be like, you know what, gents, I mean, like, this is what I'm dealing with, and is it the question of we are always thinking whether people will judge us or
we don't like being soft though. We don't like to seem to be soft though. That's the thing. It's pride.
Hey,
pride kills.
Hey. Yeah, no.
Yeah, and we've seen it on many occasions. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot, especially for two men.
Yeah.
If they haven't known each other for like years, you know, like brothers, like you see, like you and I. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You know, we can share a lot of sentiment and very emotional stuff together. You know, and it's not easy.
100%.
It's not easy. I mean, like you meet friends on a year basis, but it's not like you gotta be very, very close for something for that to happen.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's what I think about it.
I feel like
we don't want to be soft in front of our fellow men.
But I feel like we either judge each other a lot or judge ourselves a lot. That's what I'll say. And basically, man, we need to get to a better state, man. That's how I feel. But anyway, man.
Communication is key, dog. But yeah, let's move.
That's what I'll say. No, communication is definitely
it's
key.
very key.
Bro, and hey, communication is key, man.
It's very, very key.
And just talk about your issues, you'll be alright. Just talk about them, man.
How often do you say you love your brother?
My brother.
Yeah, just your brother, your fellow brother. It's just a question out there. You don't have to answer.
No, but remember, in modern society, when you say when I say I love you, it's been judged as like the posh type shit.
The posh type shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean by the top shit?
Like I can't say I love you without me saying pause.
Pause. The pause.
Like that's why I don't know why does that come from, but in most type shit, like when I think that, and that's why we are unable to be emotional towards each other. It's because of as soon as you probably start talking like that towards your man, they start thinking this one is probably
this one
is
you gotta check
probably,
it. You gotta check it.
Why do we do that though? Why do we do that?
But
and oh, you know what? Because you know what? As gents, because why do we do that to each other? Like,
so what's the question? What's the question? If
No, I'm just trying to figure out good see, but that, because you were asking there, but that's why we are unable to say like often to your brother, I love you, or I love you, dog. Like
Yeah,
you will say it, but you say it on those specific occasions.
I figured out something. I don't know if it's a trick or something, but if we able to break the ice between you and the nigga, the awkward weird ice, not the weird gay ice type of thing, but just that ice, you'll be able to cross that line. That's what I think.
I would.
That's what I think.
God damn it, like bro, like shit, like well, with me.
That's what I want to say.
No, 100%. No, we not would like, and that's what I'm saying. And you know why? Because I've grown to realize that sometimes it's not about who such and such think and who such and such think. It's about what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And because and what makes you happy makes you live longer. That's what I believe. I don't know if that's scientifically true, but I feel like if you are a happy soul, you're gonna live longer.
You're gonna live longer, man.
You understand? God damn it! Around me there was so much of stress and
God
anxiety.
damn it. Hey, you know the way you say that? God damn it. I think I felt it so much. Like, yes, it's okay. That nigga making a point.
No, but you know what I'm saying? I'm saying you know how many people deal with anxiety and stress and you try to deprive yourself from being happy. Come on, bro.
Oh man.
We trying to be happy out here, man. So
Nah. I think we're happy here on the podcast,
true.
man. I think we laugh episode in, episode out. You know?
No, we do. No, we do. We do. So yeah.
Yeah.
So it's always that funny thing, man, with the gents. But that's easy for me, man, because ultimately, I'm trying to leave this world and I'm trying to live my life happy. You understand? And I'm trying to just that's the only thing I'm trying to do.
You know, I know for me, I don't have a lot of brothers close to me. I think I probably have like 2.
You had a brother.
Yeah, I am the brother. I am the brother.
Yes, yes. You are the brother. You like that?
Exactly. I am the one. But nice, the NYC, the king himself.
Mr. Longhair, don't
Mr.
care.
Longhair. Look, I'm even dropping my glass. Oh, wait, we out here enjoying. We out here enjoying life.
This is Gentship in the studio, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think I even lost my thought. But
You're talking about you don't have a lot of brothers, which is a fact.
Yeah, no, which is the fact, you know, and I always make it a point towards them just to say now how much I appreciate them.
100%.
How much they mean in my life. Vice versa, you know, they share the same thing. I think if you're able to create that bond, that bridge where you are able to open the communication, you guys are going to be solid.
100%.
You're going to be solid.
100%. But one thing that I also like what I like about me and you is that we come from 2 different worlds, bro. And those 2 different worlds has taught both of us so many things.
Yeah.
You understand? It has taught us so many things. Okay, so you can actually grow up like this and grow up like this, but eventually, because this is where we eventually end up.
Yeah.
You can still become the same person, or become the same clique or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that I know, and I understand that. And with me, I come from a different place where I know it was always there. You understand? But yeah, man.
Nah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is,
man. It is what it is.
I know you had something to speak about, regarding Vodacom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think with regards to that, I wanted to just talk about the whole Vodacom and Nkosana Makate. Yeah, Nkosana Makate. Just to break it down as to maybe what do you think of it, and I'll just give you maybe a highlight of maybe how everything went. I think this guy is the inventor, or not. This guy is the inventor of the Please Call.
The Please Call Me feature. Or service.
Yes.
For Vodacom.
Yes. So I think they didn't. what I've read was that they didn't credit him, and they didn't give him any sort of compensation. So that's why he sued them, and he had sued them, and this case has been running since I think 2018, 28, if I'm not mistaken.
2008.
2008, yeah,
Really?
08, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just been going back and forth in the courts, and I think the last time they were saying something with regards to him having to pay some legal fees, and I think the latest story that we have got is that they've settled that matter with him, and they've actually paid him out an amount that is confidential. But I want you to also think about the fact that they have also offered him 47 million previously, and then he refused it.
Yeah.
And now he's at least thank God now he's able to at least have got some sort of settlement. But also what made me worried was I think it was in 30 million legal fees that he had to pay on.
Yeah.
Bro, 30 million is a lot of money.
It's a fucking lot of money, though.
You understand? So I'm thinking about with that to say, how much do you think this guy has got if he had to pay 13 million in legal fees?
I don't know.
And maybe think about the situation like the whole thing. This thing I think has been running for so many years.
It's so many years now. The whole saga is just weird for me. It's a weird thing. I mean, I know the whole crux of the case now is him being due
You think
compensation for what he created now.
Yeah.
But the way it dragged on, and some of the stuff that happened during, paying fees.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. But and what's that 7 million offer?
No,
That's
the
just
47, the 47
the
million
47
offer,
million
yeah.
offer. Nah, that's just bullshit, man. That's just
You think-
bullshit.
you
He's worth more. I thought they ended up with the deal, him getting about 5% of the was it the profit share or something like that?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Really?
Or how did it end up?
They say it's confident. What the settlement that they have on right now, it's confidential as
But
far as the amount. But
Couple billions.
I don't think it is a billions, but
You sure?
it's estimated at least I don't want to say, but at least half a bill, maybe half a bill, but I don't think it's a billion.
You don't think it's a billion?
I don't think it's a billion. And I think, also what I want to get to is this. You think if Vodacom had paid him earlier on, or had acknowledged him, they wouldn't have spent so much money on him? Or spent so much money so many years later?
I don't think so.
Why don't you think so? Because I'm thinking, think about this. If he has made it today, if he has made it today and we pay you based on whatever that we have done for
So
that.
wait, are you talking about, okay, let's say you created it today. The idea was pitched today. What comes after that? Is it
Like they paid him off right then, from
then.
inception. So you know what, my guy? You gave us this, here's your money.
what do you think would be a right figure at that time then?
But let me say this to you. Do you think whatever that they've paid now, they would have at least saved if they paid him early, before he even sued? Because if you give him the recognition and you pay him off, he doesn't sue.
I would have saved a lot of money.
You understand?
They would have saved a lot of money.
So I think that's where I am at, to say, if they would have paid him then, they would have saved themselves a lot of money, a lot of us back and forth in the courts, and also, that guy deserves all the money that he's getting right now, right? And he deserves all the credit, right? And I think
All the credit and more.
and I think he deserves more as well. Thank you.
That's what I just honestly
Because, bro,
believe.
do you remember? I don't know if you know this shit, but do you remember the police call Kehantle? Please call him outside. Hey.
It changed lives. It changed. Like it's
that
ingrained in a whole generation's livelihood, man.
Shit, bro. That's what I'm saying to you, bro.
Yeah,
Good
man.
tip. And best believe me, with social media and everything, I don't feel like the please call thing is still such a thing right now, because my old lady right now probably might be on WhatsApp, probably might be wherever I'm gonna get her right now, right? So I'm not gonna might not necessarily send her a please call. She might not necessarily send me a please call because she might just text me on WhatsApp or send me a voice note. But back in the day, bro.
No, back in the day there wasn't like instant messaging though.
Shit,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
That
I
please
don't
call.
know. Was it
That
around
please
the
call
same?
was essential because you could type there. You could type your whole message. You know, we were back in the Telegram days. Like,
Please call was before Mix It. Yeah.
no, it came.
Yeah, or at the
It
same
came
time.
in the same, or maybe just in the mix of it.
On the mix of
But
it.
yeah, but please call. Remember, was outside.
Yeah.
You understand? Please call was outside.
Please call Kogae.
Please call Kogae. No pun intended.
Hey, we've come a long way. Since then we're talking about we've come a long way. No? Since then we're talking about that we've come a long way.
Yeah.
I know there's one topic that I've had in my mind, man. I've been watching a lot of things online, in series, movies. I've watched Queen Mujaji. Queen Mujaji is nice. You know, I've watched Shaka Ilembe.
Okay.
You know,
bro, let me just say it out there. I think I can't get through the first episode of Shaka 11.
Why is that? Tell me that. Tell me why, my nigga. Tell me. Tell me why.
Bro, no. Bro, the nude that I see on there, I'm like, I cannot be watching this shit.
Put the nude aside.
And best believe I want to, but most of the time when I want to catch it, the kids is always around, and that is tradition, right? And I'm not supposed to be looking at it like it's new type
Exactly.
shit. But best believe, every time when I've been watching it, I'm like, no, I don't know. Should I turn this off or should I continue watching? Like, I don't know, man. So that's why and I want to watch it so bad, bro. I want to watch it so bad, but every time when I see that shit, I'm like, maybe I'm not supposed to be watching this shit. I'm like, no. And you see, my guy, and also maybe that's another thing that I want to talk about, bro. Do you think like television is really being nudified?
Is being what?
Nudified.
Oh, nudified.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's been nudified for the longest time.
Fuck that
man,
shit, bro.
Man, nudity is like.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's all over, dog.
Man, my thing
is all over, dog. And man, we know this, dog. We know this. But the question that I wanted to raise, man, is whether you think tradition, especially South African tradition, different cultures and whatnot, is being watered down, like currently in society. Whether you watch like this type of shows, whether it's language, whether it's different tribal or cultural practices, you know, when you go back home, you know, some people do it differently, you know.
100%.
So what's your thought on that? Do you think it's being watered down because of, let's say, evolution, or because of we're moving on with the times, or it's just something that we do purposefully?
I don't know. Thank you. And I think honestly you're asking a very, very, that question needs to be unpacked a lot.
Yeah.
And my thing around it is that I think yes, let me just start off by saying that yes, it is being watered down.
Yeah.
And I think also I'm gonna say with regards to that is this. I feel like we don't care about our tradition or our culture anymore. Like that shit is gone, bro. Like, and I had one time maybe DJ. I think I was watching a podcast of DJ Q or something. He was talking about what does his kid is going to do with certain things that he's going to learn from certain things. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm really sure if it was him, but I think it was him. And to an extent, I could relate because I realized that maybe you knowing certain things as far as your tradition is concerned does not really advance you in life. You understand? But and advancing you in life, this is what I mean. This is not what I mean about it. Does advance you in life as far as tradition is concerned, but advancing in life as far as, because most of the time whenever we see an advancement in our life is whenever we see somebody bringing in more money, bringing in a car, bringing in like a dope house, bringing in whatever. So that would ultimately in modern day society be viewed as advancement. When you're advancing in life and it's not nothing to do with you bringing in more money and people will never necessarily see it as advancement. You understand? So traditionally, because certain things we view them as not ever going to advance us in those sort of perspective, that's why sometimes we tend to let go of our tradition or let go of our basic culture. And culture evolves, my guy, and I understand that. But as Tswana people, we're always gonna have a set culture as Tswana people. You understand? But I think my thing is that as people, especially as we as the Tswana people, I don't even want to talk about other people, but I want to talk about probably us Tswana people. I feel like we are easily influenced than any other culture. Like there's no culture that is easily influenced, even by European. Like best believe European culture influence. Let me say European. Let me say Western culture. Western culture influenced each and every single one of us. Hence, we speak like how we speak, right? But one thing that I want to say about us as the African people or us South African people, and especially of us Tswanas, is that we are likely to take on another culture that is Western, and we view our culture as inferior. And now we are taking on this Western culture and we are raising our kids on this Western culture. That in the coming days, best believe they're gonna raise their kids in that culture, and they're gonna raise their kids in that culture. And to an extent, the culture go to me and I have to do msebenzi, like you have said, it would have completely vanished. The culture go to, okay, I gotta go hike, patlela. The culture gotta go to the graveyards, my ancestors. That will completely, I don't know if I don't, but I feel like sometimes it will go away, or it will completely go away, because we tend to adopt other cultures so much, and best believe, bro, Western people don't give a shit about our culture. They don't care about us. As a matter of fact, they see us as still uncivilized. They see our culture as still uncivilized. You understand? So we wanna keep on just diluting our culture to make it a poly-civil or to fit their standard. And it's not like they even asked us to do that. It's just that we always feel the need to do that. Going back to the TVs, going back to whatever. Like some of the shit that I see on and I best believe, thank God I don't watch TV, bro. Like the only thing that I watch is just podcasts, is news. I play music. I will do a couple of series there and there, and the ones that I like also. But some of the shit that I will see on TV, sometimes when the screen is on, you see that. And some of the programs also, you see good see, but you know what? But that is not really the true story. Like some of the shit that is happening on this.
Can I ask you a question? Just when you're saying it, because I think there's a lot of thoughts that are coming to my mind when you're explaining, yeah? Do you think it's a contributing factor could be that a lot of these things that we're talking about now is not particularly written down or prescribed or kept for
I see.
Or for what future for future reference. It's not something that is actively taught in all educational institutions, levels or systems, and it's not something that is embraced or
definitely not embraced.
Because the only time
when you embrace culture,
cultural stuff is only in heritage.
Thank you. I was gonna get there. I was gonna say the only time we embrace culture in Africa, bro, is when we're wearing out our shit and be like, nah, man, African. I'm this African.
Yeah.
But
how many days are there in the year?
Outside of that,
you know what I'm saying? It can't be just one day. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm
And
basically
also-
asking on top of that is like, do
and
you think
also,
those are the contributing factors, though?
bro, I feel like you are hitting it on the like like that's what I'm hearing from you, because those I feel like, unfortunately, I feel like exactly how you feel. I feel like those are the contributing factors. I feel like these things is not documented, man. And these things, it not being documented, meaning that it's not being taught enough. And not being taught enough because it's always gonna be hearsay and they say, or okay, or you gonna do it like this. And basically, some of these people who are teaching us culture and teaching us tradition, some of them are old people and some of them are dying.
Most of them, yeah.
You check.
Yeah.
And when they die with all that wisdom, they die with all that stuff that they got with as far as our culture. Like even in our families, there's like some of the people who we know, but if we want like the proper way of how our lineage goes, how our ancestry goes, and how everything is this one person. Bro, we're not gonna document anything as far as that. That person is we're gonna let them to die off, and they're not gonna share anything. Okay, maybe they might share a few stories with certain people that those people also, they only use those stories to their own benefit, probably. But it would have been nice if we had documented everything, so that beside us always going to this person and after that person is that person, so that we generally knows what this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what I'm supposed to do. If that was there, if that was taught, I feel like we would have been doing better. And if it was made cool as well, I feel like it's not being made cool.
Because, we're talking about documentation or documenting this type of stuff now. Because I always like to think practically about something now. Depending, it doesn't matter what it is now. When you're thinking about like immediate family, what are those practical things that when you're talking about documentation?
Social media.
Yeah, just examples.
I think I believe with your immediate family, I think the one thing that you have to do is that you have to really honale into e le goreng re bitsa leboko la go galona leboko it's leboko it can be poem, right? But I don't know if poem is actually explains exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But leboko la go galona. So leboko, what it does is, back in the day, I'm taught that, and I know that because of the certain places that I've been to, where if I could remember bits and pieces of my leboko, people could know exactly who I am.
Yeah, and recognize where you're from. Exactly, I get you 100%. It's almost like your clan name or your totem, your what's it? Your animal totem. Your family totem. Yeah,
it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable because of when you get around those type people who understands it.
Yeah, because once they hear, they'll be like, nah.
They will know your people, and they start mentioning people. You're like, shit, how do you even know that? Because of the way the leboko. So I think because, and you see, even with us, we're still thinking because of it's not been watered down proper to us. You understand?
So the same way that you learn these English nursery rhymes, the same way that you should learn those how. Simple.
And by the way, this is what I wanted to say also. I wanted to ask myself this, and that's because we are in this media space, and we gotta go back to this conversation. But I was thinking about these nursery rhymes in English. Why don't we have nursery rhymes in Tswana, in Sotho, in Xhosa, in Zulu, in whatever language? Nursery rhymes, because of best belief, before the English nursery rhymes came through, but we used to have our own nursery rhymes.
You know what? I honestly believe they are there, ne?
But then why are people creating content?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Towards that type of shit. Like, why are people creating content? Yes, best believe when I most of the time when we are here, we will speak English. But create content, yes, it's one. And also, best believe me just liking content, that's one. I would like other content that is produced in Zulu, in Xhosa, in Pedi, in indigenous, in our own African indigenous language. That is proper. But what I want to say also is that they kill all this soapy. Anyway, I'm not watching TV, but bro, nothing right now. It sounds like what you come from, where you come from, or what you represent, or anything. Like everything that you're looking for, you like. But no, man,
this is not it.
You're like,
This
no
is
man,
not
this
it.
is not what the fuck that we're doing in the streets, bro. So that's why I'm at, and to say that I'm saying to you, Gucci, Mare, sometimes I feel Gucci, it's that thing that I was saying to you, Gucci, it being made popular. Like we're not trying to teach our kids the necessary rhymes, that's Tswana, or that's a Soto, or people are not trying out here, even because I don't think that I'll be a best necessary rhyme creator, because I've already created music, right? But I'm sure there's people who can do that. Why
Yeah,
those
true.
people create those for us and our kids, not necessarily for us, so now we are already good. Why don't they create that for our kids so that when we play this other stuff and we will play it for our kids as well in their own languages? You understand? So
The same we play Coco
same way we play Cocomelon. Why can't we have those cartoons in our own languages? Bro, there used to be this program, PDPD Mahlajana, back in the day when I was growing up. Very nice. It was in Tswana. The streets would wait for that 4:30. I think it was coming on.
Yeah.
And after 4:30, it's quiet in the street,
yeah.
because everybody's in the house watching that. Why don't we have that anymore? You understand? Best believe I might probably watch PPD Maslajana right now, and it's no longer that interesting for me because I'm an adult, but I'm sure it's going to be interesting for my child. You check. So it's dead. But going back to Leboko, my guy, just probably in conclusion to say, we are unable to figure all that shit out, and because of we are unable to do that, and if we could do that more, we will know exactly where do we come from, where do we go, probably, and probably what we stand for.
Basically, yeah.
But Tina as people, or Tina as the indigenous, and I hate calling us indigenous also.
It sounds rough, man. It's
Shit, I hate that also. Tina as the
Bantu. Oh, not
I don't
Bantu,
know.
not Bantu,
I hate
but,
Tina S.
You'll find the term.
I'll find the term.
You'll find the term. Don't worry.
Gucci. Me saying Africans best describe what I'm trying to say. But Tina as the people.
For lack of a better word, you can just say Africa.
Then probably let me just say. Yeah. Tina as the African people, bro. I'm trying to figure out Gucci. When are we gonna get to that state where we are able to just be like, you know what? Let's do something to empower ourselves. Ultimately, you understand? Let's do something to empower ourselves, and that's just it.
Nah, follow.
You understand?
Nah, follow.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, now we can close it on that point. Because I think we dwell on it. Yeah. Yeah.
So ultimately, our empower ourselves as far as we is concerned, like our true identity and our true self is concerned.
We just
don't
gotta
care
be
about what Western things, and don't care about what.
It's a long fight, fam. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a long fight, and
Just embrace us as.
We just got. There's a lot that has to come together, dog. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we can go on about what Africa's gotta do, but as us black people has gotta do, but
Can I ask you something sensitive though?
okay.
If you're on that Africa tip. Now I wanted to ask you about what do you think of Operation Dudula?
Yeah, that's a very sensitive one. That is a very sensitive one. It's you can't think about it linear from one point of view. It's something that it's a fight that needs a solution. Maybe the manner in which they're doing it might be controversial to a lot of people viewing. But the idea and the concept of what they're fighting for, there's reason to listen to, if I could say it like that. Because I think it showed a lot of loopholes and a lot of challenges that we as South Africans, as the South African government is facing. You've seen the clinics,
Yes.
for example, where I think that's where most of the especially recent work has shown up. But at the same time, you wish the people that should be doing the work should be doing the work. But I see the fight that they're fighting. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say I hear you. I feel like they could use a better way of doing it. Then I'm gonna say we are Africans. And we are one Africa. There's not another Africa.
Yeah. Even on the ground, on daily basis, man.
Thank you.
So yeah.
So I feel like there's a better way of doing it, and there's a lot of things that I disagree with as far as how they executing it. That's what I would say. Yeah. That's what I think. I will leave it as that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I think you sent me something over the weekend, and you were talking about it. A proverb was on the DJ Lamonka show.
Oh yeah, DJ Lamonka.
Yeah, he was on the
podcast.
Podcast, yes.
On this podcast.
And he said something that it resonated, I think, with us, ne?
Yeah.
He said something with regards to how he ended up quitting rapping, or how he ended up stopping. I don't know. Did he? That wasn't a quit, man. That was just stopping.
Yeah, just stopping rapping.
Yeah, he did. So that means he can
quitting
come back
is too strong.
Yeah, quitting. Quitting. That's what I'm trying to get. Because I'm trying to figure out, did I hear him saying that I stopped?
Yeah.
I didn't quit. You understand? Yeah, cool. So, and okay, yeah, but that's how we yeah, but he was saying the reason why he quit the rap business. Do you want us to maybe look at the video of that, and then we'll talk about it after?
No, we can check it out. No, we'll check it out. We'll check it out for a few minutes, and then we'll speak on it. We'll speak on it.
Okay.
Asking myself, I have just spent 100,000 odd buying the masters. I've just gotten a quote of 150,000 rand to re-record this whole thing. My kids' fees are about 100,000 rand each at that time. And I'm thinking to myself, am I going to pay for something that I'm not likely to make a dime from, a cent from, or am I going to pay for my kids' school fees? And I tell you, Mongz, that day was the crossroads. That day I made the decision that, man, I'm going to pay for my kids' school fees, and I haven't been back there since. That was the pinnacle. Obviously, since then you act like you start to do a full review. I've actually never made a thing from this thing. When the royalty statements come and they say 5 rand 36, I think to myself, if I didn't have a job, would I be expected to live from this thing? And you know what's heart-wrenching for me, Lamonka, is every time I interact with hip-hop heads now, they make me feel like I turned my back on the game. They say, Vep, oh, now you found greener pastures, oh, now you
think you're better than us.
Now I think to myself, where were you when I was paying to make this thing happen, to make it available for you, and you believe by hitting like on Facebook, you have supported me? Oof. You understand what I'm saying? Where are you when the school fees say the fees are due? When SARS says, your PAYE is due? When, when the bank is asking you for the bond repayments or whatever. No. Instead, the streets are telling me that I don't freestyle anymore, so I've turned my back on the game. You're like, my gents, what? You understand? Who are you trying to please now? If the kids are saying we need something to eat, can I spark a freestyle for them there? Is that gonna work? Can I go to the bank and kick it off the dome? Can I do that? Can I go to SARS and give you some of these punchlines? You understand?
Yeah.
No, but you know what you get? You get hurrah. Oh, he went to Idols now.
Yeah, man. So that is Verb, man. He's talking about how hard it is for a rapper to live out here. One that I'm going to ask you is this.
Yeah.
after the video you've seen, my guy, and after listening to him, maybe on that short clip, do you think rap does not have money?
Do I think rap does not have
Or
money?
music does not have money? Especially because of, I wanna talk to us to probably like young coming shit. You understand? Because maybe we trying to get to this dream where we thinking the glamour, we thinking this, we thinking that. What do you think?
I mean, I honestly think it's an equation that you gotta crack.
Okay.
It's not everyone that moves into music that's gonna make the money that they think they're gonna make. You know what I'm saying? The music online doesn't sell as much as people think it does. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta facilitate it with different avenues that's attached to the brand. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're comfortable to talk about the examples within Gentship, but you know, there's different things that you gotta add in order to supplement besides the
music,
the music and the performances, not the gigs. Sorry,
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But
the gigs do pay.
That's what I was
That's
gonna
where the
ask you.
money
Don't
is.
you think already that's
basically
where the money is
is.
supposed to be?
That's where
as
the
an
immediate.
artist?
That's where the immediate money is. You know what I'm saying?
Because
that's where you're gonna get paid this week,
month in, month out.
month in, month out.
That's why,
depending on how many gigs you got. You know what I'm saying? That online is gonna come a couple years after.
Yeah, it's gonna come probably periodically.
Periodically as well.
My thing is, and the reason why I was asking that because of, is it the matter of probably you not getting booked, then you won't make so much money, or is it a matter of there's no money yet or in music, or because you know why I'm saying that, because I'm listening to Verb, because and Verb best believe is one nigga that I grew up thinking good, but he's very dope.
Yeah.
You understand? I feel like if like you had to ask me to name like top 5 lyricists, SA, you gotta be there.
You gotta be there.
You understand? So does this go back to the same conversation to say this bars type shit don't pay bills?
They don't.
Because does that mean what Verb was not getting booked? Because when I listen to him explain his situation, that to say, okay, he's spitting all these nice things, but he can't take this shit to the court, to SARS, to whoever, you know.
Basically, what you're saying that he had to make a decision, though.
True.
He had to make it.
And that decision I feel like the decision is honorable. I respect it.
It's an honorable decision, though.
That's what I'm saying.
It
you
makes
understand?
total sense.
100%. I feel like the decision was honorable. You understand? And honestly, I feel like that's what honestly most rappers, or most, not necessarily rappers, but most musicians we are supposed to do, or most entertainers are supposed to do. You are only going to be able to be so much of a hot entertainer for a specific time of period. So whenever you are hot, try to move your hotness into a specific product that you can sell on a day in, day out basis.
Yeah.
Either being a salon, either being a club, either being a chisanyama, either being something, but either it being merchandise, either being, but try to take your hotness into a physical product that customers are going to be able to actually buy
to purchase.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that there's cash flow that's coming in.
Thank you very much.
That's literally the same. That's literally the crux of it, though.
True.
You know.
So
you've spoken about this before.
So music alone is not gonna. It's not gonna.
No, I mean, like I think I've heard a lot of big artists, man. I think if it wasn't Akon, it was that couple of guys, man. That music, especially that music is a platform to showcase.
No, that's true.
It's advertising. It's marketing.
It's that, you know. That's 100%.
It's advertising and marketing. You know what I'm saying? The real business, they'll talk about publishing, blah 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 blah. But there's other stuff that you need to venture for you to make the money. Music is just putting it out there just to showcase. Okay, fine.
We have this guy, yeah.
You know.
No, 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah, but now think about the fact that he mentioned that there's bills to pay, and the statement comes in with 95 cents or whatever cents, and can you relate probably to that, where the money, as far as like we saying, like the money from the music itself selling, especially since we went digital, because you don't see how many copies you're selling directly, right?
Yeah.
You know, how does that look like?
Oh, is that a question?
Yeah, I'm asking you, Gucci,
Okay.
having to think about maybe if he had, like the decision that he said he has to make, it was that he had school fees to pay, and he either had school fees to pay or do these things to, as far as advance his music career. What do you do there? Like, you understand? Do you think Gucci, and obviously like we have mentioned that it's an honorable decision, but do you think Gucci, what does he do in that situation? Do you let go of the dream? Because the old haters still say he sold out. Do you let go of the dream, or do you hang on to it and or that's what I'm trying to figure out basically. Like based on your opinion, to say to you, Gucci. And with him, I think going to wherever that he went now now he's in the radio. I don't think that could take away from him being an artist or him being a rapper. Or you understand? So it's not like he went to get a 9 to 5 and he became like a CEO and he still did some shit within the entertainment business. So that's what I'm trying to figure out to say to Gucci. Do you think Gucci okay, let me ask you, what sort of decision do you make when you're in a stage?
You gotta feed your family. You gotta feed your family, fam.
Okay.
It's life or death. It's survival. It's survival. That's why we're saying like the decision that he took. It's honorable. It's honorable. When I think about the decision of someone making a decision about being a full creator, it's a decision. It's that kind of decision there, where you need to realize that immediate money might not come immediate. That money might not come immediate. You know what I'm saying? You might have to suffer a long way for your art, since you're a creator.
True.
To make the money that you think is gonna make.
True. And also that's the thing, man, about being an artist. What I've realized is that nothing is immediate with this shit.
No, nothing is immediate.
And there's people who probably make it off of a trend, but shit, man, nothing is immediate with this shit.
That trend brings these other elements and opportunities. It's not directly from that thing that you made.
True.
Yes, you got the hype, you got the attention, but that attention brings these opportunities. It's not from that specific thing that you made.
True.
They saw you doing that, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like now you're making money directly from that thing.
100%. It will only be because of that one specific trend.
That's what, it's marketing, it's advertising. They can see that, okay, this person can do this. This person can pull numbers because he's rapping like this, This is the flavor, this is the trend that's now.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
After that period, there's a new nigga, there's a new female rapper that's coming up with a new thing. Then they'll be like, okay, fine. That's where the money's going this year.
Now,
we were hot last year. We're not disputing.
Let me ask you this with regards now to the old heads of hip hop.
Yeah.
Do you think Vele he sold out? Because he and the reason why I'm saying he sold out, I still believe Gucci sometimes, especially if you are a verb, man. Sometimes you don't have to go to the extreme levels to get your music across. You just need to put it out. People will come to it.
Yeah, it's not like
like myself.
We're expecting you to be at that level.
So like me and you, where we trying to still push our music to people. You are a verb already. You put out music, people are gonna come to you. So I'm asking you from that point of view to say, do you think Gucci, okay, he could have still went do this, but as far as the music crafting, because sometimes at a later stage you get to be an OG, and when you wanna be an OG,
FM, let me ask you. Currently now, when you look at the hip hop scene, which OG is actually putting on music?
But we don't have OGs in SA. I won't say that.
Okay, let me not use the term OG. Okay, who do you know that has been rapping for
The longest of time.
the longest of time, who still, and I'm not saying releasing music to make money, but just releasing music just for people to hear?
And the one that is still at the peak, ne? Or not necessarily the peak, but at a commercial level.
Yeah. Who do you think? Who?
I'm not sure of any.
Because you know Story just released an album.
It's not yet done.
It's not yet done.
No, I think it's coming.
It's still coming.
Yeah.
I think I saw it or somewhere.
No, it was just the. I think it was partly because I did check it out. I wanted to listen to it.
Yeah.
It was the pre. What do they call it? The pre-save.
Yeah, visit. But
Yeah, but
which
there's a
other-
couple of songs. I think it's singles that he released from there.
Which other?
But do you think Stocky T is an OG?
How long has he been rapping for? He's been there for a while though.
Well, he's been there for a while.
Which other?
And when I think about an OG now in this specific sense,
That's why I didn't want to use the term OG. That's why I'm like,
Thank
okay,
you.
like another guy
Thank
who's
you,
been
thank
rapping.
you.
He's been around.
Okay.
And I'm not saying just to make a profit, just to.
I'll give it to Stocky T. Yeah, I'll give
Okay.
it to Stocky T. And also, I'll give it to. Bro, how long has Kespanyovis been rapping now? It's over 10 years, right?
Yeah, should be over 10 years.
I'm thinking that. You understand? To say, in 10 years, do you still see Kespanyovis rapping?
I actually think, you know what I honestly think? I think the South African landscape doesn't allow that. For some reason. I don't know why.
Okay. And I'm sort of agreeing with you, but I'm trying to figure out why though. Like,
Because
the minute you stop,
listen, like Fat Joe, Lil Wayne can release a song.
and people are still gonna bump it. But I think
Why doesn't it translate to so that? And it's just a question, just to throw out there.
is it because maybe they're not getting booked?
Is it about being booked or sharing?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because even Outkast, who's the guy from Outkast? Andre
There's Big
3000.
Boy and Andre Drake.
Yeah, Andre 3000. Yes, it's not a hip hop album; it's a flute album, but he released something.
True.
You know.
Bro, even
I don't know. Maybe why it's slightly different in SA, man. I mean, maybe there's just reasons that we're not particularly taking notice of. But it doesn't really happen.
probably it has to do with the money, because I think most of us wanna see that money, but I think, and maybe going back to Proverb, I think certain things at a set stage stop being about money, and because he was able to get money, and he's able to get money from other avenues, bro. Like sometimes just spit a freestyle, not a freestyle, spit a proper song and put it out. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, true.
that is teaching the new generation of what culture is, you know, where we come from, and also it's teaching the new generation to appreciate the OGs. That's how I feel.
True.
But how are you gonna expect the new generation to appreciate the OG when none of the OGs is rapping longer than they've been rapping? You're an OG, but I've been rapping longer than you. How does that work? And I'm a young nigga.
Yeah.
You're an OG, but you're only in the game for 2 years and then you left. But also, I would like to say Tuksinganga, man. Tuksinganga.
I was gonna mention his name.
No, I think
because I just
Tuksinganga
wanted to see what pops out of your.
No, I think Tuksinganga. No, because now I'm thinking about it, and other than that, I'm like, no, Tuksinganga has been rapping for a while, and he's still rapping. But you see what he's doing for. I don't think he's doing it for the money anymore.
He's not doing it. That's what I was
doing it for the
asking.
passion. Thank you.
Exactly. That's what
That's where I'm
the point that I wanted to make. Though.
Thank you. Then we
It
go.
doesn't have to for you to pull a profit. It's just for you for your fans, just to be that OG
For your
in the game.
fans, thank you very much. And best believe, bro, like your fans are still gonna go back to that one song that you did long time ago, but because of that song, they're gonna listen to the new shit. Sure.
We're not asking you to do a one-man show, a concert.
You know, we don't want you to pull the Casper.
Yeah, we don't want to. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
We'll start with the song, and then we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And eventually, you might never know. Maybe you might come with the next big song.
Who knows?
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
No,
you.
but yeah, that's
So, yeah,
that's it, man.
I think that's it, man.
Yeah, man. I think the next topic that we wanted to talk about was the Nasty C tour, African tour. Have you seen what's happening? Yeah. How's it been?
I've seen the reception, bro. With that. I think he's currently now in Niger, but I've seen the reception when he went to Uganda. That shit was fire. Like one thing that I wanna say, man, about Nasty C, man, is that he's big in Africa. I'll tell you that. He's big in Africa, and I don't know if we appreciate Nasty C enough here in SA. But when I see him up there and he's been appreciated, like how they appreciate out there, I'm like, you know, the boy is really doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And he's brave enough to do it, man. Like I don't feel like even the Casper verse, then the artists who came before him were brave enough to do what Nasty C is doing right now. You check. Yeah, but I feel like he's brave enough to do it. So I love it. That's what I want to say about it.
I feel
the
like
tour looks nice.
Yeah, I feel like he's creating a thing with his tours.
Thank you. But also,
it's like,
I wish Gucci, you could make it not just about him as well. I wish you could be going out with niggas and it's like a whole gang. But I know niggas don't move like that, right?
The whole Iverson tour thing, man.
Shit, man.
The whole Iverson tour is
Like,
other niggas as well.
thank
So
you.
I don't know whether that partnership or that collaboration is still gonna happen, but
Like-
that Iverson tour, there's other guys. It's not just Nasty.
That's what I'm saying to you, Gucci, to say to you, Gucci, if it was... It's beautiful to see him up there. But sometimes it would be nice if he was bringing in another... I don't know if that's the case, no, but it would have been nice if he went with a few more other niggas from here.
But I think
And introducing them into that scene. And I know, which sometimes very...
I think it's different now.
Man, I don't know.
I mean,
man.
last time we went out with Casper, with the African tour. Previously, he was promoting the Iverson whole tour thing.
True,
But
but
I think a couple of years before that, he was just starting to get this thing out.
True.
So it's different vibes, in my opinion.
No, 100%.
And I know I was probably speaking from a Nasty fan, but that's what I see.
True. But you know what? One thing I want to say is this thing, that because of sometimes I'm trying to figure out what but you know, he went up there, and I'm just like, is he really gonna pull it? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is he really gonna make them Ugandan niggas come out? That's what I meant. Because basically, you do a show here in SA, you trying to figure out am I really gonna get this niggas out here? And they show up like they're gonna show up with Casper and your verse feel up, right? But now it's different when you go outside the country and everybody shows up, or people show up for you.
Yeah.
I feel like it hits different, and that's why I feel like kudos to him, bro. Like when I see that, I'm like, this looks beautiful, man. Like the whole everything. It doesn't look like it's a scam, man. It looks legit.
It looks legit. That's I'm like, I don't know the way he's crafting these
It
tours,
looks
man,
fucking
but it always
legit,
looks,
bro.
It always
Like,
looks proper,
shit.
dog. It always looks
understand?
proper, dog. Yeah.
So yeah, man. So that's the thing, man. We're with Nasty, bro. I would like to believe that Nasty, but you know why? Also, I would like him to bring in something, because it would be bad for if it just gonna be Nasty, and no other nigga is going to be able to do it after Nasty. So if you bring up,
Do you not think maybe there are other supporting acts before he jumps on? Since it's the
do you think it is South African?
I'm just asking. Not South African. I'm just saying maybe since, if, for example, he's in Ghana, like how you say.
I think it's Uganda.
Uganda.
Yeah, Uganda.
I'm just saying, sorry, my bad.
True.
But maybe there's other...
Supporting artists. No, 100%. I feel like there is people who are playing before he comes on, and but do I think they South African niggas? I don't think so.
I don't know. I can't answer
I
that.
don't know. Yeah, true. I just don't think so. And I believe, I think that it would have been nice if he was taking them South African niggas out there. But there's a lot of talent here. There's a lot of niggas that are dope as far as him. And
What you would like him to take like an upcoming artist or just someone?
not even if it's not even a fucking upcoming artist, bro. Yes, upcoming artists, because of upcoming artists, they don't have a lot of demands.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that you have to do with them. But even if it was not an upcoming artist, if you took somebody that is, because now remember, I think also if I have to take you with, and Ness is getting paid from whatever that this venue is, you have to pay him his mans, right?
Yeah, sure.
So sometimes these established niggas maybe probably might want to have an issue, but sometimes you can just take your upcoming artist. But even if it's not upcoming, but upcoming because of they would be at least the terms will be at least a little bit reluctant.
Yeah.
You know, compared to like a, but if these niggas could just swallow their pride, man, they needs to be up there with Nest because of he's giving them ground. He's giving them ground to cover. I don't care. That's all I'm saying. And if people can turn up like they're turning up for Nasty, just one man, why wouldn't you want to perform there? Why wouldn't you want to do that? You understand? So that's how I feel, bro. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna say more on top of that.
yeah, man.
I'm not gonna say more on top of that.
Do you wanna talk about do you wanna talk about the people profile pictures?
Yeah, man, it's beautiful to see. Let's just start there. It's beautiful to see, and I think we do understand the cause behind it.
Yeah.
You know, I think as Gentship, we do stand behind it. Me myself as MONYC, man, I do stand behind it, man, because we know we hear different stories about GBV
Every single other day.
every single other day. We know the violence, especially in the country. Man, like, and I honestly feel for our sisters, man.
100%.
I honestly feel for our sisters, man. Because
Do you think GVB is female orientated?
when you say female orientated,
I mean, like, when you say GVV, what comes to mind? Do you think like it's just a man abusing a woman? Or it can never
automatically
be a woman
that's
abusing a man?
automatically that's the first visual thought that comes to your mind.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not always the case. It can be the other way around.
Okay.
You know, but mostly or most cases that come up, you know, is men
Is
against
that
women.
you
you
be
know,
that like 100%?
you know what I'm saying?
When you think GBV, when somebody say there's a GBV case here, you definitely gonna think a man did something to a woman.
True. I mean, it's.
Man,
I don't want to say a lot about
what I'm going to say also is this thing, man. Yes, we do stand with the cause. And GBV, man, it's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing, and I'm trying to figure out but why Nati as men do we gotta do these things to these women? You understand?
One thing I'm gonna say, based on practical and physical experience, you know, is that us as men, we don't really call out other men when these things are happening in the moment.
That is fact. That is a fucking fact.
Yeah.
No, that is a fact. I feel like
We might mention something after, but in the moment when it's actually happening, when
gonna
the
say
trauma
anything.
is actually not triggering, but being created, we don't
say anything.
We don't say anything.
We just let it to see good tea. Okay. But at the end of the day, you are absolutely right, because I mean that's what I think I've seen, because bro, best believe I've witnessed GBV so many other times, and as a boy growing up, when you witness it, you think maybe that's okay. You hear? You understand? You think maybe that's what happens.
That's normal.
It's normal, yeah. True. You think it's normal. You understand? But eventually, when you grow up, man, you realize,
No, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It's really
man.
fucked up. And I think we really need to get to that stage, man. I mean, like, cause you know, we chill with different types of men. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's spontaneous, or maybe it's planned or whatnot. Nah. And the type of conversations that we have amongst us when there's no women. Or there's no older men, or there's whatever the situation might be, it's, you can tell, no man, it's adding, or it's fueling to the challenges that we're facing right now.
True.
You know, some of the shit that I hear, man, I'm just like, nah, that's just fucked up shit, dog.
True.
I don't want to be even associated to start something like that.
True.
You know? I don't want to be in the same space. I'd rather just move to the side there, drink my beer, be happy. After telling you off, like, nah, that's just not right, dog.
True.
You know? So we need to get into that habit of saying wrong
when you see it happening in true, because that's what I'm saying, when it's wrong and when you see it happening, you know. And I think and also I don't even think that we as just men needs to do that, but overall we as human beings needs to start doing that, because sometimes I feel like some of these people are protected by women sometimes, you know, they're not necessarily by us men, but sometimes I feel like you just need to call out wrong whenever you see it, bro, and whenever it, and irrespective of the relationship that you're going to have with the person after the fact, you know. But if you're told them that you don't feel comfortable with this and that, that's better than you just having to endure and just have to live through this thing that could turn out horrible. You understand? And at the end of the day, man, I'm trying to figure out good tip. Natty as men, it should never get to a stage where we gotta abuse women, bro. No matter the cause. It should just never, I feel like it should never get to a stage where you as a woman feel like you have the more power, and more power I'm only meaning as far as physically abusing somebody over the woman that you're dealing with. You understand? I feel like you should never feel like that. Like, irrespective of whatever situation you guys might be going, you should never feel Gucci. You have more power over the next person. You understand? That's where I'm at, because I feel Gucci. Sometimes it will stem from the fact that Gucci, you feel Gucci, you have this power, and this person did not adhere to the powers that you have. And hence now you gotta do this to them. You know, so the minute you start conscientizing yourself in with the fact that the only power that I have in this world is for me to live a happy life, not for me to do anything over somebody else. You understand? So I believe the sooner we as gents get to that realization, the better we'll be off. You understand? Because best believe, man, no woman, no any other man deserve some of this shit that we see happening or we hear about. You understand? Nobody deserves that. You understand? Irrespective of whatever they could have done. You understand? Nobody just deserves to be subjected to physical abuse, or even if it's more emotional abuse. You understand? But nobody. It could be so many sort of abuses, but nobody deserves to be subjected to abuse because of whatever. You hear what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
That's where I'm coming from, and that's why I say we do definitely stand with the purple profiles, you understand? And to say that we do see it, man, and we also as Gentship, we realize the difficulties that we as a society is going through, and we realize that it's a serious issue, and there's something that needs to be done with it. And I want to look into the face, look into the camera and say, what are we doing, gents? You understand? What are we doing to make ourselves better men? You understand? And thank you. You know, that's the only thing I'm going to say. What are we doing to make ourselves better men? You understand? I'm not gonna say be this specific man for this type of a woman. No, what are you doing to make yourself a better man to overall any other person? You understand? Because I feel like that's where it starts. You understand? So
Nothing, you tied it up like that proper.
Yeah, man.
I can't say nothing on top of that. I can't say nothing on top of that. Yeah, man. But just to move on to something lighter. I'm glad that we actually touched that on that point. But just to move on to something lighter, more in our field.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about home studios and fully built studios.
Okay.
You know, and I think over the years there's been that question about, does it really matter? You know, whether you get a home studio or a fully built studio, because there's been hits in a home studio. There've been hits in a fully built studio. So what's your thoughts on that conundrum?
Okay, so for me, I would do my home studio any day. I'll do my home studio any day because I feel like I'm more comfortable.
Yeah.
I can do, and when I record also, I would like to go the whole day. You know, I don't want to come in and jump. I want to go the whole day, be able to explore, be comfortable. You know, do a few things. You know, so that I could only get it in a home setup, I believe. You understand? But I think I would still like to get like a fully built studio experience to say what happens in that sort of setup. You understand?
Because the experience is going to be different.
100% experience is going to be different. But I believe that most classics are cooked from a home-based studio. That's what I'm going to say. And even if you might end up going to cook it into a fully based studio, but initially you cooked it from a home-based studio, and then they heard it and they're like, you know what, fine, it's nice, but we can come and make it better. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's always that vibe. But I'm saying that to say to you, Gucci, sometimes, and even with us with the studio, sometimes we did a lot to get wherever that we are. And with that being said, we did a lot to get to the comfortability that we are in right now. It wasn't just like a flip or a snap of a finger and everything was.
Been a journey.
You understand? It has been a journey. So, with that being said, I could never compare it to a fully blown studio because of I would never know the journey of what goes into having that full-on studio. But I know the journey onto having my own studio where I can know I can do this and that and that and that and whenever. You understand? So I could never say what is the feeling of having a full-blown studio would ever feel like how it is having my own shit.
Yeah.
You understand? Because my own shit, I know I can wake up at 2 a.m. I'm playing on.
Yeah.
I'm playing on and the shit is happening.
Same
You
time.
understand? So I think that's how I feel about it. You understand?
So you're basically just saying that like the home studio is more, it's convenient. It's comfortable.
100%.
It gives you a different vibe. Full boot studio. It has its own vibe. You know what I'm saying? You don't have.
And also, you're not
gonna be there
timed.
the whole day. You're not
timed. You know what I'm saying? You're not timed. And I believe the record, and I know which sometimes there are certain people they outsource their mastering and their mixing.
They do. Yeah.
But I'd rather outsource that. But most of the time, I feel like it's best when you do it home, because when you do it home, you're more comfortable.
I'm saying this because I saw a podcast clip. I think it was. I'm sure it's based in the States. They were talking about Churchill's Downs, the song with Drake and what's his name?
Jack Willow.
Jack Willow. No, Jack Willow. Jack something.
It's just Jack Willow.
It's Jack Willow.
Let me check him out. I'll get him. Okay, continue.
Yeah, that man. Né?
I get him.
And
It is Jack Willow, man, I'm sure.
Jack Harlow, man. Jack Harlow.
Jack fucking Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
Oh, okay. Oh, my English is bad. That's what I'll say. My
No
English
flop.
is bad. Okay, but it's Jack Harlow.
Yeah, it's Jack Harlow. So no, they produced this, man, and they were just talking about just music in general. So they were just talking about how the different clips, because the producer that was talking was the one that was mixing the vocals for the particular song.
Yes.
So they were talking about how clean Jack Harlow's vocals were, the way you transported, the stems, blah 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 blah, and he was just talking about he had to work very hard with Drake's vocals because they were somewhat distorted, depending on how he recorded it, because he wasn't in his usual recording
Studio.
It was probably moving, blah blah blah, and it sounded like it was recorded
okay.
on a microphone or something like that, and it just got me thinking about how many songs that we know that are on the charts that were made like in a studio setup, in a home studio setup, as compared to a fully built studio.
There's a lot, man. I would say there's a lot compared to the full. Like, here's the thing, my guy. Fully booked studio, we're talking back in the days. Whatever the shit that has been happening probably for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And you're going to be really find a song from 10 years ago that is still in the charts right now.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm looking at it, I'm like, for the last 10 years, at least I know motherfuckers has been recording in their home-based studio. You understand? There could be something that they could just get there, they untangled, they start recording, they jump. Get somewhere, untangle, start recording, they jump. It has been that sort of setup for at least the last past 10 years. You understand? Fully, and back in the day, VLAS, and back in the day, people are fucked up. There's talent on another level, right? But that was fully on studio, right? But now, also I even feel like also even with the record companies right now, they don't even want to do that anymore. They don't want to spend much money on like artists as far as getting them onto a full studio. They're scared that they're not gonna be able to recoup their money. So they would rather just get you, and you're already done whatever that you get, and they just put like a little bit boost on your shit.
Yeah.
You understand? But most of the shit you will have produced probably from wherever that you're coming from anyway. You understand? So that's how I look at it. But right now, what is really popping right now, I feel like, is those home bedroom studio. I'll tell you that for free. And they've been here for a while. Let's say at least 10 years. They've been here for a while, but yeah.
So chances are there's a high chance that most of the chat
but songs that are charging there, they are from like home studios. Yeah.
Okay.
They might be mixed and mastered elsewhere, but yeah. But I believe it to be
most of the heavy lifting, the recording
was done at home. Yeah.
All right. Nah, it's just something that I've just been thinking about, man.
Yeah, man.
But it makes sense. You wanna jump on that new music?
No. So you are absolutely right. Do you think the Shane Eagle was home or audio or the moving on? You think the Shane Eagle was a studio or a home produced album? When you listen to it?
When I listen to it now, what I'm gonna say, listening to Shane Eagle's previous projects, it's not the
Never
same.
Meet Your Heroes.
Yeah, Never Meet Your Heroes. That's the new album.
Yeah.
When I listen to his previous projects, it's not the same
Compared to this one.
Which makes me think that maybe it was like a home studio setup or somewhere, whether it's a hotel or wherever they were.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was like a fully built studio. And that's not to take anything away about how great the album is. I listened to it. It's a very nice album.
Shit. Well, that's a very dope album.
That's a very dope album.
I'm surprised, man. He surprised me. I'm not sure if I had always been like a fan, but I have listened to him before.
Same here.
And whenever he drops, I'll listen to him before. But I'm very surprised at whatever that I've listened to.
I'm
this
impressed,
new album.
man.
I'm impressed.
Wow. I mean, Shane Eagle has always been that MC type of rapper. You know what I'm saying? This particular project, he went like
You went big three. You went like best believe and that's what I want to ask you also was that there's a freestyle that the BT freestyle that they did with him, Nasty C and Aries back in the day.
Oh.
There was the BT freestyle.
Oh shit.
Did you know it?
No.
Okay. There is a BT freestyle that they did, all three of them. And best believe, Shane Eagle with this album, bro, and Lisa with this album, but after I listened to this album, he really made his mark to be that middle child. You understand? Like,
Okay.
he really, for me, I don't know about how you feel or how everybody feels, but for me, when I, and also going back to the freestyle, that's when I listened to it, when I used to check it out, it used to look weird. It was like, because it was nice to see A. Reese and Shane Eagle, and you try to figure out what way. Okay, you get the nice to see in the A. Reese, maybe try to do something with that. But then what? Who is Shane? Okay, Shane Eagle. Okay, cool. Nice to see in A. Reese, I always had the thing with, okay, maybe there is that competition. And although that I might be feeling like, man, I support both of them, but there's always been that. But you see, with this album that Shane Eagle has dropped, to me, I went back exactly to that freestyle and that picture, and I was like, if we had to talk the modern day era of great MCs in SA right now, never mind the Stoggy T, Caspanyo verse time it's gone because he came through with the AKAs, but now it's the Nasty C and the A Reese time, and everybody who's coming is coming below them niggas. I'll put a Shane Eagle up there as the middle child.
That's very interesting.
No, 100%.
That's very interesting. Because, when I listen to the album, man, it feels like an ongoing cipher.
Thank you.
It feels like an ongoing cipher. And he's that nigga.
Thank you.
He's that nigga. You can
It
hear.
doesn't seem like it's ending.
Yeah.
When you listen to it, I'm like, hey, we're gonna be in for something else here. And also, Mina, I would like for him to make that his bag. See, whatever shit that he did in this album, I would like that to make that his bag. And there's a few things that maybe let's just say one thing. The only thing that I did not appreciate with the album, and not that I'm taking anything away from it, was not the samples, but the skits.
Man, I was gonna mention that.
Fuck the skits, bro.
That doesn't make sense.
Fuck the fucking skits, bro.
That doesn't
I'm
make
like,
sense.
bro, we are in
that
2020
album.
fucking 5. Fuck that shit. We don't want to hear no white man sounding like that anymore. This is 20 fucking 5. Fuck the skits.
I thought I was the only one. I was like, what the fuck is this skit doing in here, man?
No.
I'm trying to listen to the
I'm
dope,
like, bro,
the
why are you
dope
trying to take me to
songs.
my fucking trauma? Like, fuck, I hate this shit. Anybody who's coming on my shit sounding like that, I hate it. I was like, you see, I'm trying to listen to this album, but every time when this fucking skits comes through, I'm like,
oh shit. I thought I was the only one.
nah, but
I
no,
was like,
you're
no,
not.
this shit's gotta go. This skit's gotta go. This skit's gotta go. Like, I hear them, I see them, but
I
no.
didn't hear nothing with them. I'm like, fucking, every time when they playing, it's like they what do they say? It's like they breaking glass in my shit. I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, can
Oh
we
my God.
pass through that
No,
shit?
no. That is, no.
So
Album dope, skits no.
fuck the skits, fuck all of them. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like the skits are, yeah, that's my only thing, and and probably it's based how I feel. You understand? But I feel like that was the only thing that was a little bit off about the album.
Dope
Because I
album,
feel
but
like,
skits
yeah,
no.
I feel like,
Skits no.
bro, we are in
No,
2025 to be doing that shit no more,
no.
bro. Like,
And it doesn't fit.
it doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit, man.
It doesn't. You understand? It doesn't fit. And this is a dope album.
It's a dope.
What's your favorite on the song on the album? Because honestly,
Yo, man, I'm struggling. Like, for me, I told you, I struggle to put the names to the songs now.
I love
But-
Haters Heartbreak. That's just start there.
Yeah.
That's a nice song. I love Outrage. There's that K the Great Nigga. Oh, shit. That K the Great Nigga is dope, man. I wanna say that. Yeah, all these features are nice.
I don't know. I mean,
I like Choose God.
yeah.
Fuck, I love. I don't like cognac and cigarettes. I don't like it.
You said there was like 19 songs on there, no?
Yeah, there's 19 songs. I don't like cognac and
Quite a
cigarettes.
lot.
I like Shiraz. What is that? Fuck, Shiraz is my shit.
Charizard.
Charizard, shit. Charizard is my shit. That's why. But there's a couple of songs that are actually.
I like
this
I
song.
like the album.
The whole album.
I
I'll
like the
say
whole album.
you. I don't skip. I don't skip when I play it. Like literally, I don't skip when I play it. I
Yeah.
just let it through. And one that it's such a chilled album, ne?
You can listen.
You can listen
you
to
can
it.
chill and listen to it. You can chill and literally listen to it. You know, whenever I listen to the album, I was just chilling and be like, alright, man.
Thank you.
I
Man, it's
change you
such
till
a-
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? It's such a chill album. You can chill and listen to it, my nigga. You can chill and smoke and listen to it. Smoke your Habli, smoke your J, smoke your Wooka, and listen
Do the
to
whole
it.
thing, man.
You
No,
understand?
It's a dope album, man.
It's a dope album, man. That's what I want to say, man.
Big up to Shay Nigga, man. I like this.
No, that's a
this.
nice.
I
I
like
liked
this.
it. I liked it too. I liked it. That's a nice album, man. In conclusion, bro, I want to ask you: do you have anything on SA crime?
Yo, man. SA crime.
SA fucking crime, bro. Like SA crime should be a segment. It is a segment right now, guys. Let's just put it out there. SA crime is a segment on the Gentship in the studio podcast.
We might as well plug it in.
We thought because this always gonna be something that relates to crime that we're gonna talk about. You understand? On point that has made the news. Like, bro, like you know what I've realized with SA is that every week is a new movie, right? Every week is a new movie. I don't know if are we.
You know, when I look at the stuff now, it really does give me impression. It might be unfair to say that. It might be unfair to say, but it really does give me impression that we don't care as a society.
Do you think we don't care as a society?
It gives that impression.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's the fact.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because some of the things now, it's like, hey man, you know, it doesn't take one nigga to approve quite a lot of stuff. It takes like a community.
100%.
It takes a number of people. It's not a community.
100%.
It takes like a
No
handful
one,
of people.
100%.
We all can't just sit there and be like, no, that's okay. Let green light.
No,
That's a green light.
Okay. So do you think the community or we has allowed Shebe to be how he has been?
Yo, man, you know, when I look at Shebe, since you're bringing Shebe shit up, you know, when I look at Shebe, man, Shebe is like, there's so many Shebe shits in the country.
True.
You know, he's just the
At least
famous
there's one. At least
He's
there's
just the
one in
famous one.
every hood, every
Exactly.
scarcity. There's at least one Shebe nigga.
There's at least one Shebe nigga there. He's just like, you know, when Shebe is like a spotlight of what happens in different communities, like how you're saying. It's, hey man, what you expect something like that. You can't be surprised when you see that, man. You can't be surprised.
But
We love Shebe. I like Shebe.
I
You know, I like Shebe's music. I sometimes I vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? But
I
his
think-
character,
think I've grown to like him. I think I've grown to like him. But yeah,
I'm just talking musically inclined.
No, I think
Forget his character and all
I've
that.
liked.
It's nice.
That's what I've grown to like.
Yeah.
I don't think I like his music. Say that. I don't think. I like his character. I like
I like his
I think
vibe on those songs.
I like.
I like. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But his character is his character.
Okay, because he's. I mean, let me tell you something. Like, I think I've grown to like his character because I realized that this is who he is. You understand? But this is what I want to say. You know, sometimes, yes, we come online and we play these characters. You understand? But sometimes what I'm trying to say is that be very aware of what sort of characters are you going to play online and in real life. Be conscious about it. don't try to fuck up the two. And I see a lot of people confusing the two. You're trying to be the same person that you are online in real life. And that does not work. For me, what I've observed is that if you're trying to be whatever that you are online, because of best believe, online there's a million motherfuckers for you to prove right. Where in real life, probably they might just be your mom, your dad, and a few couple
The
of
people that
people.
matter.
Thank you.
The people that matter.
Thank you. But online, there's a lot of us.
They don't matter. They really don't matter.
Thank you. So I realized that to say, Gucci, with these characters that we develop, sometimes just know how to regulate it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes me liking the character that Shebe is online, I don't know if that was him, offline, but then it seems like that's him offline. You understand? And you know what? One thing I want to say also, my guy, is that this thing that we don't like to sometimes call out. It's the same that we were talking about the whole GVB or thing earlier on. Yeah. Sometimes somebody will do wrong, but we're never gonna call them out. We're never just gonna call them out. We're just gonna say, okay, it's nice up until shit hit the fan.
It's not like back then when they would call you out easily.
Thank you very much. Up until shit hit the fan, and then it's a crazy situation. You understand? Because of now, with this thing that is happening with them right now, bro, it's like it has been coming.
It was a ticking time bomb.
You understand? That's just how it is when you look at it. It's like, but and me, I'm trying to figure out, Gucci, when you in fact, Shebe is big, bro. You know Shebe is big, right?
Yeah.
When you are there, what drives you to still do this crazy shit? Where you have to, I understand you having to do these crazy things because you are trying to wile out and make people understand you and see you and understand you and take you for what you are. But after people have already now got the idea of who you are, why you still gotta do some of this other shit?
It's who he is, dog. It's who he is, dog. You can't change who
Canada is dead.
Yeah, exactly. That's who he is.
Canada is dead. I forget.
That's who
sometimes there's dead where Kogae
Can you imagine me now just telling you like, Breezy, you actually talk a lot, no? You need to just
tell me to keep
down.
quiet. Yeah,
just keep quiet right now.
Nigga,
it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I can't change you like that. That's who you are. Now I'm here being like a loud ass mouth.
Bro, even if you took me out of this podcast, you still gonna find me speaking a lot.
Not like we're switching roles now. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen because of who we are, dog.
And one thing I want to say, man, about who you are also, I love embracing who you are. And honestly, if Shebe, that's who he is, bro, then you should embrace that. But he should deal with the consequences that comes along with that. Yeah. You understand? And that's why I feel like I also like, even whoever that we are, like whoever that you are, just embrace whoever that you are, but be ready to deal with whatever consequences that comes along.
I mean, our motto, man, is don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Nigga, we are not. Bro, if there's one person that I know, and please check out the merch store, by the way. Please, man, check out the merch store, bro. Don't be shy.
On www.gentship.co.za, man.
And get yourself these beautiful comments, man.
I think that's a go-to phrase here on the Gentship Studio podcast. Get yourself these beautiful garments.
They're beautiful, man. I promise you, bro. They are good for any sort of occasion. I'll tell you that. How's that?
And I'm just listening to you promo this shit. I'm like, yeah, this is it. Yeah, but it is, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah.
So man.
Is that all you wanted to tell on that?
I think that's around Shebe. But I think I'll also last but not least, just good luck on him with that, bro. Because honestly, I would really feel bad for him to see the worst of that situation.
Yeah.
But good luck for him on that. But also, I want him to come out of this situation a better person, man. Sometimes you don't have to be the stereotype of how people always think of you.
Yeah. That's profound to say. Yeah,
that's what I would say. Sometimes just And whether we know the stereotype of him, it's exactly what is happening to him. But sometimes just come through and prove us wrong, man.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. I mean, I'm not gonna even add anything on top of that. But I just thought of an idea right now that I think maybe we should maybe try to implement on the episode.
on the
You know
pod,
what
yeah.
I'm saying? I'm sure you've seen those clips of word of the day.
Okay.
What's word of the day? Wabo?
Okay.
So I'm thinking now, it just popped into my head right now. Something. What is your word of the day? Like top of the head.
Word of the day, bro, it's keep doing whatever that you've been doing. Keep telling God and keep doing whatever that your God has been telling you what to do. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to my brother Mongz. Listen to your God. Your God is telling you the right things for you to implement in your life. And if you just continue implementing that, man, you'll be good. You understand? Don't listen to me. Don't listen to my laugh. Because sometimes I'm just laughing because I'm scared of what you can become, or I'm scared of, or I'm really surprised of, is this really you? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just listen to what your God is telling you.
Okay.
I think I said this 10 years ago.
Yeah. So that's your word.
Weirdly.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I said it 10 years ago. A day ago, I saw it popped up on my feeds. I was like, 10 years ago, I said, listen to exactly what you've been telling yourself. And what I've been telling myself is that we are going with this Gentship shit.
And we're going for.
That's what I'm saying.
Nice.
So that's word of the day,
Okay,
man.
okay, that's your word of the day. What I'm gonna say for my word of the day, man, is composure.
Okay.
Be composed. Our motto is don't be shy. What I live by is that I'm always composed. Even in the most craziest times, in the most
You gotta
uncertain
stay
times,
composed, ne?
try to be composed. It will go a long way.
It will go a long way.
Yeah.
100%. You know what? Speaking of going a long way, sometimes when I think about us when we were still like teens,
Yeah.
I think about all the shit that went a long way to date. And because I was coming from Swizer, I didn't know a lot of things, but I think about the things that went a long way to date, and I'm like, shit. We are Gentship in the studio, man. We are Gentship in the motherfucking studio.
Yeah, man.
And I think that's it.
Yeah, man. That's how we basically wrap it up, man. That has been episode 13. It has been a crazy one.
And we've been happy.
Hey, we've been happy.
We've been happy.
We've been enjoying ourselves,
We've been
man.
enjoying ourselves, man.
Yeah, man. And man, as we sign out, man, I am Monice, the MONYC, the king himself, Mr. Longhead. Okay.
You must know.
You gotta
must
know,
know.
man. I'm chilling with my brother, yeah.
And I am Breezy Mongz Kogae, aka the boys in the house. JGS group will say house. You know the vibes, bro. We are coming to you, bro. And please, man, keep on supporting Gentship. And we are out of here.
Yeah, man. Signing out. Yeah,
Here
yeah.
we are.